I could stay like this.
Hello all.
Forever
This looks like a good place to park. It's out of the wind. We're having a little bit of wind today. 42 degrees supposedly. It feels like upper 60s to me. I'm sweating. Okay, what's going on? Well, the UN came out with a new report, or at least the beginning of a new report that'll be released sometime later. In the report, there's been some amazing things that are happening. The Arctic food chain is now collapsing. Let me say that again. The Arctic food chain is now collapsing down. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Alright, in the report they talk about 1.5 C staying below that. I think that this report was probably started 5 years ago or even earlier, and it's old. 1.5. If we could possibly stay below that, I wouldn't even put these videos on. I think we're past 1.5 already, and there's not a chance at the CO2 count here. The amount of feedback that's going on and the numbers coming out of the Arctic. Let's look at some of them. Greenland temperatures for February saw incredible 63 degrees Fahrenheit or 17.2 degrees C. Normally the temperatures is minus 20 degrees or minus 28.9 degrees C in Greenland, especially the northern half. We never see that kind of temperatures before in Greenland. Obviously February was an incredible hot month for the planet, both in Australia, Africa, and South America. Incredibly high temperatures.
I just want us to always be, to always be.
So back up into the Arctic. The screen is going wonky on me. The Bering Sea lost 1/3 of all its ice in just 8 days in the middle of winter. And let's talk about the nor'easter that here in the U.S. East Coast, Northeast Coast saw. A huge storm that they call nor'easters. They used to call these 100-year storms, 200-year storms. Uh-oh, let's get out of the way here. Come on down.
Morning.
Morning.
Great shirt.
You know, we've seen these incredible nor'easters so many times this century that they're almost becoming regular now. Camera doesn't like 42. Boy, this is really a wimpy camera. Alright, the big news, of course, is the food chain in the Arctic, which is the beginning of the basic food chain on the planet Earth. It starts with krill. Krill is a tiny little crustacean kind of thing that swims around and feeds everything else and begins the food chain. The krill are down in population by 40% this year. Man, if that doesn't scare you, I don't know what else will. The base of the food chain is collapsing. And it's not just collapsing, it's collapsing at a very high rate. I don't know about you, but if we don't pay attention to all this, what's going to happen? What is going to happen to us? We'll just slip into endless war, conflict over water, conflict over oil, conflict over food. We're sort of already there, aren't we? Saw some more pictures on RT showing Syria. Sad, real sad. You know, humans are a herd animal. We have a common good, a collective, to look after each other. I wonder why we're not doing that. Why are we saying that the worst things are better and the better things are worse for us? What's going on? Your comment down below. I certainly do appreciate the last comment and your ups and your downs and the new subscribers. And until next time.
Let's stay.